Hello everyone, Carlos Flores back on basics. It's funny because when I'm recording, I'm looking at myself like as if I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Remember what I said, right? Uh, Look at yourself in the mirror so you can get used to seeing yourself as who you really are. And so when I look at myself, I totally forgot that I shaved today in the morning. I remember what I said in previous videos that at some point I needed to get motivated to do the things that I need to do or the things that I want to do. One of the things that I wanted to do was to shave my head. I love it. It's clean. And I even trimmed my beard today in the morning. Wow, I mean, it was a win-win-win. It was everything that I could think of to do. So I have open house at the school where I work at the elementary school, and so dressing a little nice. Going back after doing these videos and after posting for my psychology classes, and then heading back. I love it. I'm motivated. I want to make sure that parents put my face to my name, and that they understand that I'm supporting their students, their children, as best as I can. And so again, just wanted to tell you that because as soon as I saw myself, I'm like, oh, I forgot. I shaved my head today. I've been without a shaved head for about a week because it's been hot here, and so I wanted to make sure that I didn't get a sunburn. And you see, it worked because I had little hair, but it worked. So, all right. Before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a topic, a question, suggestion, any comment, put it in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to give you my take on anything that you ask, that you suggest, that you comment on, or any question that you have for me. If you want to connect with me on other social media outlets, by all means, I'm more than happy to do so. On Facebook, you can connect with me my apologies. On Facebook, you just have to search for me, Carlos Flores Jr., and you'll see my bald head and my beard. So, on Instagram and on, I'm losing my mind. On Instagram and on X, one of my favorite social media outlets, you can type in Back on Basics. On Threads, you can also type in at Back on Basics or just Back on Basics. And all of my social media outlets and my profiles have the same picture like this, bald with a beard. So, all right, so let's talk about ourselves. Let's talk about us being unique. Let's talk about not changing who you are. And I'm going to go into a little bit of detail why. Like I said, we're unique human beings. So we have both the good, the bad, and the ugly. Believe me, I have the good, the bad, the ugly, and the uglier. Because I have a lot of things that I'm dealing with, and I'm honest with you all. I talk to you all about different things that go on, that I'm processing, that I'm going through, that I want to make sure that I develop, and that's the key word that I want to use, and that I would recommend for you to use. So, because we are very unique, right? We have positives and negatives, good, bad, and ugly. Good, bad, and ugly, and uglier. Some like me. And so, but the thing is that if we change something, that means that we're not having that characteristic or idea or way of dealing with things. So you're changing it for something else. So what happens? Your uniqueness grows, slows down, or gets smaller and smaller. The more you change, the more your uniqueness gets smaller, and you become like everybody else. I don't want you to become like everybody else. I want you to be unique. I'm very unique because you know what? I love pro wrestling. I love Def Leppard. I don't have the shirt on. I love to listen to music, any kind of music. I mean, I was listening to French music the other day. Um, I was listening to merengue and salsa. I was listening to Alejandro Fernandez the other day. I mean, it's amazing. I am blessed. Why? Because I can go Spanish, I can go English, and I can understand conversational French. So I have 3 sets of musical options that I can go into, which is great. All the hard work of being in school and learning English, polishing my Spanish, which I'm still polishing, by the way, and learning 4 years of French has given me a lot of opportunities to listen to different kind of music. And then on top of that, I have others. I mean, I like K-pop, DBSK. I like groups like Shinhwa. Those are older groups. BTS, Blackpink. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Why? Because I love music. You know what it means when somebody says eclectic? Eclectic means that you're very unique, because like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's like being at an all you can eat buffet, and you want everything. You want everything. And you sample everything. You don't have to have it all. You just have to sample it and say, that taste. So it's like me. I mean, I'm very tactile. I'm very, I cook when I cook, which I usually do. I cook by smelling and tasting. Smell is my first way of doing it, and then the way I tasting is the second way. I actually sometimes cook just by smelling it, just by knowing that a combination of different ingredients have came up with a wonderful smell, no smell at all, or something that's funky. And so, again, that makes us unique. That makes me unique. And the thing is, right, we're slightly similar. I've said that for the many times. But the thing is that we're all in similar journeys. And we can help each other out because, again, I can give you suggestions, which I have. I mean, there's over 300 videos, ladies and gentlemen, that you can watch. You can watch anything, any topic that I've done. You are most welcome to go back all the way to the beginning of Back on Basics, of this iteration of Back on Basics 9985. And you can see all the videos that are there. I mean, it's amazing that, the power of compounding is just working tremendously. The power of compounding, right? Small victories to medium-sized victories to large victories. We're getting there. This channel's getting there. You have a library. And what I've done lately is that once I started doing shorts, then I do one in Spanish, one in English, and in a longer video, all on the same topic. So all you have to do, if you want a reference, it's kind of like a library reference guide. You would go to my shorts of that day, and you can see the topic in a minute. And then you can watch the longer video, so that way you can see the expanded version of what's going on. So right now, right, we're unique. We're unique human beings. I mean, I'm unique. One of my students said, Mr. Flores, why did you shave yourself? You look like my dad. I said, I could look like your dad, but I would never be your dad, because we're very unique individuals, and we like different things, and we do different things, and we do activities differently. And I said, so embrace it, because even though we're similar in some things, we're very different. And her think, that's a 5th grader, that made her think and said, you're right. My dad is very different from you, because you're here at school and he goes to do work somewhere else. And I said, see, again, right? We're similar, but not completely the same. So we're unique individuals. So what I wanted to tell you was this. When we think, and I've said it, I might have said it in a video, but before, but I'm saying it. Whenever you want to change something, don't. Because if you change something again, then what you're doing is you're seeing somebody else that you want to do that thing that they're doing. So you let go of a little bit of your unique personality and you blend in something from somebody else. So now you're becoming less and less unique, right? Like I said at the beginning of this video, what you need to do is this. You need to develop the activities, the characteristics, the personality traits that you want to develop. It's not changing because you don't want to develop. Look, I started shaving my head years ago because it made sense to me. I mean, my hair is very soft and, and I can slick it back, or I can, hold on. I can show you because I have the picture from high school again. I think I haven't deleted it. Hopefully I haven't. Oh no, I haven't. Yay. I mean, here, that's me. Slick back hair. And if I let it grow long, it will be thin and long, and it won't go wavy. I mean, I had a bucket of gel to hold it like that. Otherwise, it wouldn't do that. It actually parts in the middle for me. But guess what? I did not, right? Change things. I develop things. So I'm developing things. It's one of those things where I said, I'm gonna make sure that my mornings are focused on getting motivated, doing activities that I need to do before I go to work, minimal taking care of myself, and so I develop myself. So what I did is shave my head. Right now I'm growing my beard. Sometimes I don't have a beard. Sometimes I just have the I guess the Fu Manchu or whatever it's called. And that's the thing. We as human beings have the ability and the mental capacity to develop different traits, different ways of showcasing ourselves. I mean, I've said it before, during Halloween, I dressed like a Joker. I've dressed like the Crow, the one with Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee. And so I love it because it celebrates my dark side. Because I do have a dark side. We all have a dark side. We have to be honest with ourselves again, right? So what do? I accept it. I embellish it, and I take opportunities to kind of like showcase my darker side. I mean, again, right? There's a spectrum for everything. I'm not like dark, but I do from time to time, and I know that if some of you have been watching these videos, you see that at some point I had black nail polish in both of my pinky. I did that because, again, right? Sometimes I just want to develop some characteristic. It doesn't mean that I'm changing. It just means I just want to develop it. It's like this. It's like the all-you-can-eat buffet example again. I'm sampling things. I'm living life through little thing and through big things, right? I'm trying to live life to the fullest because I want to make sure that that I don't regret not trying, not doing things that I've been wanting to do. And again, right? If we want to change something, don't think of it that way. Think of it as developing. Do not change something. You don't want to be like somebody else. You want to be similar, but still unique. So develop the things that you want to change. So for example, right? If you want to change the time that you are going to get up in the morning because your hours have changed, slowly develop your your sleeping patterns and slowly develop the time that your alarm sounds off, so that way you're able to do that. You're developing your trait. You're not changing it, you're developing it. It's, that's the reason why when I was at UC Davis, I love my anthropology classes. Anthropology is the study of human beings in the past, from from apes through us. Again, right? Some people believe in it, some people don't. I'm just telling you. That's what I studied. And the thing is that I loved it. I took like 4 or 5 classes in anthropology. But what it says is we evolve, right? And in a sense, human beings evolve, which means not change. You actually work towards evolving. That's another term, right? For developing something. Not changing. You develop something. You have it. You're just developing it. Because sometimes, I couldn't develop getting green. If I wanted green eyes, nah, I couldn't develop that. But I can evolve something else, like growing my beard or taking my hair off, right? Or losing weight. You can evolve. You can develop those things. Because you're unique. You're similar, but very unique at the same time. You have similarities with other human beings, but that's all where it stops, because then you have things together. Again, I'm sharing pictures today. I don't know why. It's already 17 minutes in. I'm going to share one more picture with you. So, holy crap. When I was little, when I was living in El Salvador, my parents said, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to twist it as much as I can. You see that? My parents said that I had blonde hair, which you can see there. If you see with my high school picture that I just showed you, that's black hair. This is blonde, dirty blonde. But I still have blonde hair, and I had different color eyes. But now I have light brown eyes. So again, there's been evolution here at work. You know that? There's been evolution. What I'm saying is this. Can't evolve back. That would be a change. But I was little because my genes, my insides were still developing. My hair went from blonde to black, and my eyes went from, I think it was green to light brown. Evolve, right? It's just progress. It's like you work on something, right? My body worked on that. I didn't have anything to do with that except live and change. At the same time, there's things that you can work on, that you can develop, right? You can develop a way to help people. You can develop a way to lose weight, or a way to focus, a way to learn another language, right? That's not changing. That's developing. You're developing a new language system in your head, and it's amazing. So, all right. So remember, when you're talking about change, don't change. Develop the characteristic or the personality trait that you want to develop. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Comments, topics, questions, suggestions. If you want me to give you my take on anything, put it in the comment section. So till next time, Back on Basics.